SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, yo, DEEZY.
What's good with you, bro?
You know how I knew Wicked100 was them peoples?
Let's
You don't
go.
remember that? You don't remember that story? The nigga said they ran in his office, fucked up his paperwork, so he went to the Fed building. They told him they owe him some favors, and the nigga got the Main Street Crips released.
Yeah. Shit wild, ain't it?
Yo, the stories this nigga tell, like, that shit not even possible. What are you talking about?
It's wild. The shit that he comes up with, and he be saying it like this shit is like thorough. This shit is straight. The shit that somebody would say that's working.
Nigga said the feds owed him a favor. Like, what, nigga? That's how you know you working. Like, who says some shit like that?
Yeah. Why would the feds owe you anything?
Like, they don't give a fuck about you unless you working with them, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
Shit crazy, ain't it?
Then he said he used the favor to get the Main Street Crips out of jail. Like, what? You're like, this is some real movie shit he be talking, you heard? Like,
it's wild.
Yo, unbelievable. I'll just be like, yo, and the people be listening to him. They don't even challenge him like nothing. They just sit. That's why they got the mind of a goldfish. They just sit there and let that nigga say anything, you heard?
That's a fact.
But real ones know what's going on. Shit don't even work like that in the streets, dude. Like, but we know what's going on, DZ, you heard?
That's a fact, bro.
I'm tapped in.
Appreciate you calling in. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, brother. Good morning. As always.
Hey, what's happening?
I'm trying to see why you interacting yourself into collecting somebody else's monies when they ain't asked you to do nothing. Now you finna pull them in and throw them up under the bus.
Definitely, that's a fact.
If I didn't say DEEZY, when you see this cat over here, call me. Hold them at bay or collect my money. It's all a criminal activity in this fact, but at the least, he's saying Trick didn't know what was going on. I don't even know who Trick is. He sounds like a whole trick. That's
you know
all
who he is now, though, right? Ain't that something?
Yes,
you didn't know who this guy was. Now, but listen, now you know who he is, though. You know from the story Wicked100 said in the story that the feds put out there, you know who he is. This how he do. It's a lot of people didn't know who he was. But now everybody know who he is because of the things that he's doing.
They don't understand how we think and how we move. You introducing a nobody to me. I'm not saying he's a nobody. I'm just saying he's nobody that I ever would have took a second look at or would have intervened and known who he was until this came up.
And then listen to this real quick, right? So he introduced him to you and you didn't know who he was, and a lot of people in the chat don't know who he is, right? But he introduced him involved in criminal activity. He didn't introduce him as this guy that was a businessman and he was building this and he got this going on. He introduced him as a guy being involved into straight criminal activity.
So he wasn't a civilian and he wasn't an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Can we say that? Now, let me move forward. I don't believe. I'm just saying. And I may be nutty for cuckoo puffs. I don't believe since 9/11 that he ran Future down through that airport. I think he sat right next to him when he saw him. And he told Future to get so-and-so on the phone. And that's what happened. I can't see you running me down through the airport. I'm running into the forum where you start walking on the platform to get on the plane, and I'm just throwing my phone back to you. It don't work like that. That's not logical. Why would I throw my phone to you if I believe that you chasing me down? Because he said he chased him down. He said, Big U stayed with Sierra, and he approached and confronted Future. That don't make no sense, brother.
Yeah, and I do agree with that. And then running into, that part of the whether you go onto the plane, that right there, who runs into there, without the flight attendants or
TSA
the
and
people.
all of them
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
They gonna stop you before you get to the door because you're a threat. You're a threat. We don't know what you got as of 9/11. We gonna stop and tackle you. Them air marshals are real. People get on them planes and want to act up. People be in there waiting to board the planes. They want to act up. Them air marshals be sitting there. It just ain't the police. Before the police can get there, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 9, 12 minutes. They using them air marshals. Them air marshals was the ones that was taking the money from them people boarding in Atlanta. So you don't think them air marshals there?
They everywhere.
So why wouldn't the air marshals intervene while they sitting aboard the plane? They don't make themselves relevant. Let me tell you. When them marshals came and got me and took me on the plane, I was introduced to the pilot, to all of the stewardess, because they need to know who I am. I'm an individual far and beyond amongst these people traveling. And you don't think the air marshals was there right there locked around me with the marshals, and I had my handcuffs on.
Yeah, they in the building. That's a fact. They all around. I just think Wicked100 thinks he could tell, everybody anything and people gonna go for it. He feel like because I guess him being associated with certain people that don't nobody understand how life operates, but not everybody going for that.
Yeah, but that goes to say he deals with the short bus riders that wear a helmet and lick on the window and wait for the doors to open up so they can be gathered off of the bus. Ain't no way. If you travel, you don't know when you check into TSA that ain't nobody looking at you. TSA be pulling people out of the line all day long. So you made it through. But now you up there. The airport is different. We can't even accompany y'all past the TSA if we ain't flying. You can't even go into the duty store if you're not an international flyer. So you mean to tell me that you ran this young man down through the airport and he's running through the airport? What's that cartoon? Find Waldo in the middle of the crowd? You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah,
that's cuckoo. That's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and anybody that don't ride with us. And before I get on, I just want to say again, because I've been saying it in the chat, shout out to J Meeks, because she did her thing. We held it down. And like I told them, ain't nobody holding you over here. You can go and we say bye. We get enough. Now, when that 27,000 come up, I want a prize, okay? Because I gave good narrative for you. Not narrative, but I gave good shout out. What they call it? Manager, listing and all that. I just want to say, keep doing what your grandmama said you were sent here to do. You ain't falling short. You standing tall. And we right here with you. I love you. And God bless you. And you looking so good. Get your bottled water up going. What bottled water you drinking to look so glowing and hydrated, baby?
Everything's good. We're drinking good water. I appreciate you calling in too, baby.
With that being said, I love you. God bless and stay strong, baby.
Much love. Appreciate you.
Later, love.
Later. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, what's going on, D's in chat?
What's going
Solo.
on? What's up, bro?
Nah, shit, had to regroup on my membership. Told you I was gonna get it ASAP. Had to make some shit shake, but
Appreciate that, bro.
yeah, anytime, man. I'm rocking with you, man. Right is right, man. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yes,
But
sir.
look, peak game. I hate to be the bad news, man, but you know the biggest snake. Wack think he the biggest snake, but the biggest snake is the feds, boy. And I'm being honest with you, it's too much shit coming out to cut all these YouTube bloggers now. I don't know if y'all been taking notice. They're coming out with different shit, different shit. Wack done implemented crimes, implemented itself in. Man, I just seen one this morning. I sent you check your DM on IG. Holmes got this shit down to a T with this shit with Christian Rock. That legend, he got his hands in that with the boy getting unalive, boy. Like, boy, yeah. One thing I do know, he all over big U paperwork. Boy, your ass going to jail. With you running your mouth, sitting up here talking about you chase Future down the airport and shit. It's conspiring, bro. Either way, you looking at you about to go down, man. The feds getting tired of you. You messy, man. You's a messy rat, nigga. The feds about to baptize his ass, bro. And please believe, his days is numbered, bro. The feds, he done burnt his bridge with the feds, man. You're too messy. You're too messy, bro. And I just see him, bro. I just don't see Buddy sitting out here not too much more longer. The feds about to snatch his stupid ass off. Cause all this content is coming out. All this content is coming out about the crimes he been putting himself in and all this shit. Now you trying to double back and clean it up, you making yourself look even more guiltier, man.
Yeah, definitely putting yourself out there. For sure.
So with this situation with that airport and Future, I've been said it. I said that yesterday in the chat or a couple days ago. Bro, dude, and I called it and told you, man, Buddy just put the spotlight, put the feds on Trick, Birdman, and Future. So these folks about to get hounded and interrogated and investigated, be watched for hours. Like, they normal life about to be fucked up because of this cradle face dude here, man. Yeah. Running his mouth on the internet.
Yeah.
And again, like Sis said, like Bruce Chicken said, what the hell is you doing to chase the nigga down over another man's money, nigga? Who is you?
Crazy,
like, man, watch out, man. But he just bought himself some time in the feds, man. Little do you know his dumb ass. But I'm gonna jump back down in this chat, man.
Appreciate you calling in, bro.
Already.
Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button. SBGB TV live call-in show.
What's going on, DEEZY? This usual Don Johnson speaking and everything like that.
What's going on with you, bro?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Cool and everything, man. I'm going to tell you this, bro. One, R&B, if you listen to DEEZY said your name, you are who you are. You feel what I'm saying? Before Wack and all this and that, so don't get your motherfucking head all in clouds with the bullshit. Secondly, man, this shit with Wack is about to get even worse, my nigga. It's gonna get deeper than content. Watch and tell. Watch and peep it all. I know you peeping some stuff already, but man, it's about to get even deeper. And that's all I call to say, you know what I'm saying? So one day I could look back at this call with you and say, yeah, this shit going down like how I thought it would.
Yeah, we do this every day, bro.
I already know I've been with you since the early days.
Yes, sir.
The early days. One thing, a couple of things I like with yourself is you do it alone and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? You consistent with it. That's what a lot of other people who do this need to be consistent. And then, but one thing I would want one of y'all YouTubers to do is y'all need your own platform and be like your own world star or whatever have you, and siphon the traffic that y'all get from these social networking sites like YouTube and funnel that to your own site and have your own members and charge your own bag.
I agree, bro.
Just to put you on game, from an
that's
OG.
Gonna come. You know what I mean? Right now we putting the work in. See, one thing about life, right, bro? You gotta understand this, right? You gotta take steps to do certain things, and then you elevate. So when you doing something, right, you don't deviate from the plan to just jump on to something else. Because when you do those type of things, you never get nowhere. You lock in. So when you lock in and you build something where as though it's major, then you do that. But you trying to work, this is like a nigga out here trying to sell bud, they trying to sell yayo, they trying to sell D, they trying to sell everything at the same time. You're not getting nowhere. You're going to be locked up quick. If you're going to lock into something, if you're going to sell bud, sell bud. If you're going to sell yayo, sell yayo. If you're going to sell D, sell D. All that, I'm going to sell this, that, and the third. Those niggas be chasing their tail. You trying to use this pack to compensate this pack to compensate that pack. You got to lock in, bro.
Now, I'm going to tell you something with, the content game. And the reason why I feel like it's going to get even worse because the lie is entertained more than the truth.
And that's understanding, it's going to be platforms that do that, and it's going to be platforms that's not. I'm going to be the platform that do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So the niggas that want to lie, they can lie all they want. I got to be me. I can't be them. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the niggas that's going to be lying and entertain, they can be entertained. I'm cool with doing me. You know how some niggas, they got to make, they need to make 2,000. I'm okay if I make 700. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you got to stay in your lane. That's the most important thing. Everybody else got their own lane, but the most important thing is for you to be in your lane.
Okay, do you feel as though the average YouTuber could reinvent themselves to do this consistently?
Anybody can do what they want to do. It got to be in you, So I don't know what somebody else can do. I got to do what I do. You know what I mean? Whatever niggas going to do for them, they got to do for them. So I can't sit here and give you what somebody else can do. I can just tell you what DEEZY going to do.
Yeah, but I'm quite sure there's good advice you could give to a lot of people because, you started, I've seen where, almost where you started from and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm just a grinder. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to grind, bro. I'm just going to put the work in. Everybody's not willing to put the work in, Yeah. It's some niggas, they want to do part-time. They want to just do a little here and do a little there. You get out what you put out. So if you put out overdrive, you can do whatever you want to do. If I wanted to talk about Legos and I just started switching the content to talk about Legos every day, it'll go down. But eventually, I'm going to grab everybody that want to watch me play with Legos.
But also, I think, you're an intelligent young brother. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see with a lot of people like the Anhefes. Intelligence is not one of their strong points.
And I agree.
So... But I'm not going to hold you up. I appreciate it. I'm about to jump back in the chat because I fought with the chat. But, hold it down, my nigga.
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
1.1.
Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. DEEZY just got to do DEEZY. Shout out to everybody that, rock with the channel. Shout out to the people that do what they doing. DEEZY just going to do him. And I'm going to always keep it real. I'm never gonna be the guy that be, capping. That's just not me. That ain't me. Now, if I was doing skits, I'd be doing skits. I ain't got no problem if that's what I wanted to do. That's the difference. But when I'm talking about like real life shit, I'm gonna just always keep it real. So if the guys that lie on people and cap, they get more views. I don't even care about that. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Man, what's poppin'? It's Miami.
What's good with you, bro?
Man, it's over with.
Shit look crazy, ain't it?
It's over with. Hey, this dude whack, man. Listen, man. The only time we ever heard the story about the LAX shit was through whack, right?
Facts.
It's the only time we ever heard it. In fact, nobody even believed it. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. We can all say we all heard it from whack and we all did not believe it. Now it come out that it may have actually happened. Okay? So the source of the information, it still goes back to whack. People think, oh, they can't take no statement from the internet and use it in court. They can. You see what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
They actually can. You know what I'm saying? If this statement is coming from somebody who has made prior statements before on other things and it has been credible. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So him now trying to say, oh yeah, I know who's telling. That's the other boy. What's the name? He out on bail. He not what? It was you telling. You feel? You said the story. We never heard Dale say this story. We don't even know how Dale's voice sounds. You feel me?
Crazy.
You putting it all on the man. You listen. You ain't taking your leg like, yeah, I said the story. I mean, like, you know what I mean? We ain't. Then he trying to say it's not a crime to chase nobody down for some money. You can't do that. It's a court proceeding. It's called civil court. You know what I mean? It's not criminal court. It's small claims court or civil court. You got to take these folks to. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can't chase nobody down on federal property about no debt. That ain't how that works. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
That is not how that works. You feel what I'm saying? And Future not saying nothing. He not about to say nothing about that. Like, he ain't, you know what I mean? He gonna decline. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? But they can still use the statement against Big U's character, and that's what Wack is solidifying, that his character's off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Wack trying to say, oh, it ain't a charge. It's just a what do you call it? What's
Overt
this shit
act.
called?
Overt act.
Huh?
An overt act.
Yeah, it's just an overact. As if an overact is helpful towards Big U. And it's like a charge. You know what I'm saying?
It's proving the behavior, the pattern of behavior.
Right. That's what that's doing. It's showing that he's on that type of time. But Wack, you admittedly saying it was you chasing him down and Big U stood behind. So you should be charged with that.
And
you feel me?
And the crazy thing is, he didn't double, triple, and quadruple down that he did it. That's the crazy thing.
I'm talking about he put the bank on it. I'm like, yo. But he's saying, but it wasn't no crime though. It was a legit wire. Not you still can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't, especially see back then the story was different. The story was pressure. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now it's he owed a legit business deal, and now you saying you either get fucked up now and pay it, or you pay it later. One of them type of things. You remember that?
Yeah.
But now it's I tried it after him and all this stuff, man. It's whack. You either got caught lying and they used your lie in the case, and now you look stupid, or it really happened and you should be charged for it. You feel me?
Yeah.
He trying to put it on other people and stuff like that. And then academics, he know what's going on, man. If that was Lil Baby, he would say the dude a big snitch and he's a rat and the overt act is the way to, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Come on, dog.
I don't like
but
that, man. I don't like that, bro.
Hey, DEEZY, let that have been Meek Mill.
Facts.
It would have been a whole, Act would have been running content for the rest of the month off just that overt act if it was Meek Mill. You feel me?
Facts.
But since his Wack is like, I think he had a lapse of judgment. Like, what? You feel me?
Yeah, the nigga said he misremembered. Like, what the hell was that?
Remembered. Come on, dog. Like, dude, Wack can't do nothing to you, bro. Like, you gotta stand on your journalism. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
you can't be taking sides because this dude is, it's out there. It is what it is. Now we gotta see how credible you really is. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna call it down the middle, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let you know he bad with that. You know what I mean? Because he trying to give out advice in federal cases, man. You ain't never been in no federal case. You ain't never experienced a Rico? How you gonna give somebody advice? I just want to give the people advice, man. You don't go sit down somewhere.
You don't got no advice to give on these type of topics. You could talk about bots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And boosting streams and stuff. I'll give you that. You could talk about that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this type of stuff, you just sit back and just read the documents. You feel what I'm saying? Like, read them and don't have no bias in it. Read it like, oh, co-conspirator. That means somebody who's in on the conspiracy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Wack is that, like, Wack keep trying to say his name ain't in it, man. They talking about you, dog. They're talking about you. You feel me? And you know he feeling it right now. And then the other dude, when they said he didn't say Birdman, I'm like, you said Birdman. What are you talking about?
Fact.
You said Bird. You said Stunner. Oh, here gonna my last thing, DEEZY. I know you try to get off this bitch. Listen, let's say this shit happened, right? And Future, he's chasing Future through the thing. There's the way he's telling the story, there's not enough time for Future to call Birdman, explain to Birdman what's going on, him throw the phone to Wack pick up the phone, Birdman already know what's going on, telling him that it don't, come on, bro.
That's a
the
fact.
The timeline of that, DEEZY, you feel me?
Yeah.
So Future picked up his phone, called Birdman answered on the first ring, he threw his phone to Wack picked up the phone, Birdman already knew Future was getting chased through the airport without Future saying nothing.
Wack implicated everybody in the situation because he already alerted them people of it. So he just put the whole play together and let them people know what it is, but inserted himself trying to make it seem a certain way.
You got to get charged for it too. At least charge him and let him go. Let him beat the case. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Wack got to get charged. Like, you know what I mean? Like he got to at some point get charged. And it ain't about wanting to see the next man go to jail. But this is just how it go. You got to be at some point hold your nuts, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Go lay it down for a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't sit up here and act like you wasn't in on it. You put yourself there on the crime scene that he's got charged for. You should have got charged for it too. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. And you're saying he didn't do nothing, you did it. Why the fuck he get charged then?
That shit don't even make no damn sense.
It sounded like Big U was with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't with him while he was putting the pressure down. You said it like he was with you. Told him, stay back, homie. Watch, hold Sierra down. I'm about to get on him. And how they charge Big U with it then? You know what I'm saying?
That shit wild though, bro.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. That's my take on it. I think it's starting to, you know what I mean. It's starting to surface what's really going on and stuff. And he backtracking and reneging on some of the stuff he's saying. But the only thing he's not reneging on is that he did it. You feel me?
That's what I said. Nigga done quadrupled down. He did it, and you know he's saying it like, man, it was cool, like, and then telling people, yo, that's not a crime, nigga. You not gonna tell us what's not a crime, and we seeing that it's a crime. You gonna get out of here?
And then he tried to say, I don't think he was intimidated. That's not up to you to decide. You feel me?
Shit crazy.
You know what I mean? But that's my call though, DEEZY.
I appreciate you calling in, bro.
It's all love.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel, man. Man. Shit, wow. SBGB TV live call-in show.
Hey, good afternoon, DEEZY in the chat.
What's happening?
Hey, I just was listening to the audio with Dogface and Academics, which he was playing. Academics is not a journalist, man. He's a propagandist. That is ridiculous what he was saying with the Wack. You know, Wack implicated Big U and Trick. When he told Big U stay right here, that's a crime. You telling him hold Sierra down. And then did you see when Wack was on No Jumper?
Yeah. And
he changed the wording from running to what did he say? Tout or trout? Trout. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Like, come on, Wack. Like he should shut up. He should really just be quiet and let it go. But his mouth is what is going to take him down. Just like he used his mouth to take others down, that's going to backfire on him. Because it's just, you know, you can't explain this.
Yeah.
You can't. He could have told the story and left everybody out. He could have been like, "There's a celebrity I ran up on, and they settled what they supposed to pay." No, he goes into a narrative short film about a situation nobody knew about, and now it's coming back. And I called you last week. I said that Clubhouse. Anybody that go to those archives, they're going to find some stuff.
Yeah.
Because he talks too much and he wants to prove himself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I just like academics sound crazy. I think that he speaks to academics in privacy and they plan stuff.
Yeah,
like
I would agree. I would definitely agree.
Yeah, I think they run questions because that's indefensible. I would not even try to I would stay silent for my friend. And I would respect academics more if he just say, Wack is my friend, whatever value that's worth, and I'm defending him. To sit up here and try to defend this, I mean, academics is Jamaican. I know he knows the well-known line from Bob Marley. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Like that's ridiculous. Like he's comparing Dirk, YSL. That doesn't have anything to do with somebody being on Clubhouse explaining a crime.
Yeah.
And being proud of it.
Yeah.
He's like, and it makes no sense. Why are you chasing another man for somebody else? That it doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
and if I was Trick, I was denied as well.
Of course. He talking about he knows the date that he got the wire and the forensic financials. And I'm like, what the hell? Talking about forensic financials. What are you talking about?
And he's trying to he should just, if Trick say he doesn't have anything to do with it, he should just let it go. Like, okay, I'm going to hold this down. I said it. But he's trying to say, yeah, Trick, I'll prove. I'm like, why? And it doesn't help the confidential informant label that he has on him at all. Like, what do you think? Do you think that he's going to continue to double down on it or
of course.
Get charged?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get charged. He's going to keep saying he did it. They're not going to charge him. He done put too much work in for them people, man. I think, they just going to do what they doing and they putting it out there, but that he doing too much. That the work he doing for them is like next level shit. You know what I mean? He's making sure that he's getting next to people and providing the details. So, I just don't think that they're going to, have him testify or none of that, but they don't even care. They putting him out there the way they doing it because he's putting himself out there. And I really think, honestly, he doesn't care that he's putting himself out there. He just going to keep lying to people trying to create the illusion. So long as he feel like he's trying to create the illusion, if you believe him or not, it's the fact that he's doing it. And he definitely going to keep doing it.
Yeah, when Anne Hefe called him the agent of chaos and he celebrates it, that I said something's not right with him because the agent of chaos goes back to the civil rights movement, Black Panthers. William O'Neill setting up Fred Hampton. I'm like, how do you not know that connection? You celebrating being called that. That's like being called the Uncle Tom. You know, like he put it on his Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think that's something comical? And Wack was born in 77, so he knows. He's not a AK age. He's not a 20-year-old. He knows this.
Yeah,
he knows this, and it's sad that he's trying to run these plays instead of just coming out and saying, "Hey, I always wanted to be an FBI agent. I always wanted to be a cop," like something like that. Yeah. He carries a badge, like it's. I don't know, man. I know that your coverage of him and Dogface coverage of him has been comprehensive and well planned. Like you guys express and explain a lot of things that some people might overlook.
Yeah,
and I think that a Dogface should have been hung up on academics. It wasn't going to go anywhere. You're not going to convince academics that Wack is with the feds.
Yeah, he's going to always deny it.
Yeah, that's his wall every single time. Misremember.
Yeah, that was crazy. I've never heard nobody say misremember. That's my first time hearing that one.
I've heard the word before, but why would he say what? Just like. That's when you start, using words that's rarely heard and start to make these false arguments. That's not the devil's advocate anymore. You're taking up for the person. That's why it's propaganda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them propaganda act. So, you know, it's, you can't get past that, man. Like, I cannot believe this. Then he said AI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope. And one more thing, I think some people overlooking Ciara. Like, they keep saying Future might not tell, but Ciara doesn't owe the streets anything.
That's a fact.
So I would not be surprised. You know, I know she moved on and everything, but I would not be surprised if she does say something.
Yeah,
because
they could have went and talked to her, and they not together, and she corroborated the story.
Yeah, she don't have anything to lose, and she doesn't have a street cred, so it's, you know, it's crazy. He put Big U there. He said Big U stay with Ciara. You trying to say this lady can't leave?
Yeah.
Like, in a federal airport in Los Angeles, guys, he's remarkable, man, with the snitching.
This is crazy.
But how you think he's going to turn out for him, though?
Man, he's going to keep doing what he's doing.
Well, keep up the good work, man. And I know you've been putting in the hours, so enjoy the rest of your day and have a successful new week.
I appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you,
calling
brother.
in.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all of y'all that rock with the channel. La Portia, I seen you. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Listen, your boy DEEZY appreciate all of y'all. Stay locked in. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member. Hit that like button. We're going to do the giveaway once we hit 27,000 subscribers, and we are this close to hit 27,000. Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy DEEZY in the building, and we're going to continue to go hard in the paint. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.
Came out the mud, now we map out the stuff. Hands on the wheel, got my life in the car. Up and down roads, they said ain't for me. Now I run routes like a wide body Jeep. Selling work on the trunk, I was freezing at lights. Eating chips for dinner, counting quarters at night. Now it's bags in the back, got them strapped to the seats. Every mile one prayer, one now police. Stop shower just to rinse off the pain. Then I double that flip, did it all again.